Hey, what's happening out there, YouTube? Carla, C&L Small Engine Repair and Mobile Service. What? Yep. No more lawn care, guys. We're getting out of the lawn care business. We've got about 20 to 25, something like that. We was up to 18 weekly, and then we got a couple bi-weeklies. But we're about 4 or 5 of them, really, but we're getting rid of all of them. Not all of them. No, not all of them. We're going to keep 5 lawns, just because I know staying in this shop all the time will drive me insane. And I like lawn care. So I'm keeping the lawns, if you've seen this one lawn I do at this bank, the lawn is about 20 foot by about 30 foot. Okay? And it's a $30 lawn. All I got to do is mow it and do the trim. Literally 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I have mowed it, weeded it, trimmed it all out, and gone. So I'm definitely keeping that one. I'll keep that one till the day I fall over, probably dead. But I'm going to keep that one. And then I've got some more small lawns. I'm talking lawns that take you 15, 20 minutes by yourself. And the reason that I'm just keeping the ones I can do by myself, I can't get no help around here. Everybody that seems to want to help you, man, is either a drunk or a drug addict or a felon, something like that. And I'm not being judgmental towards these people. I can't have that as a business owner. And I don't care what anybody, I know I'm going to get some comments, people commenting in on this that see it. It don't matter what you say. If you owned the business, you would not be hiring people that you thought was going to rip your customers off either. Or you thought that somebody was going to be out smoking dope in your trucks, smoking dope on the properties, shooting up, snorting heroin or meth or whatever they're doing out there today. You wouldn't hire them either. So keep all those comments to yourself. So if you think that way. But if you owned the business, you wouldn't hire them either. To the guys that when they do say they're going to help you, I've got 2 guys that do help me some, and they're decent. You know what I mean? They're pretty good. One of them is really good at lawn care. The other one, he struggles a little bit, but he gets the job done. He's not nowhere near as quick as the other one or as efficient, but they don't want to. I heard a car coming, but they don't want to, be steady all the time. So with that being said, I ain't gonna get into all that. Just they're not dependable enough. I line up 10 lawns the next day, and a guy texts you at 11 o'clock when you talked to him 2 hours before that, and everything was fine. Then 11 o'clock, I don't feel good, man. I ain't gonna be able to help you tomorrow. Yeah, well, okay. So guess who gets to do 10 lawns by themselves? Which the old man can handle it. Okay, I can still cut 10 lawns in a day by myself. Now, I'm tired when I go home, but I can do it. But what happens is it hurts the small engine repair. So knowing your numbers, I'm going to go back to that. You got to know your numbers, guys. Lawn care, small engine repair. This, I have to have about 70 lawns a year to make a living. I have to depend on somebody to help me and to be there on time and do a good job. I can make more money in the small engine repair and do it by myself and not have to pay Social Security, somebody else's Social Security, somebody else's taxes, pay them a wage. Guys, if you're going to pay somebody $15 an hour to help you do lawn care, it's going to cost you $20. Remember that. By the time you pay probably about 21 something, almost 22, it's going to cost you to have that guy employed. Okay? Because lawn care, if you're not carrying workers' comp on somebody, man, you're asking for it. But you have to have workers' comp. You got to pay part of his Social Security. Yeah, all his taxes. It's ridiculous what you pay out. But anyway, okay, get away from that. So this way in the small engine repair, there's more money changes hands in small engine repair. I'm not saying you get to keep it all, but there's more changes hands in small engine repair than there is lawn care. Lawn care, the percentage, your profit percentage is higher. Come on, man. I know guys that's running around out here, and we call them scabs. But now, West Virginia, a lot of coal miners around here that's union, and that's what they used to call the non-union guys were scabs on the strikes and all that with the coal mines. So that name's just kind of embedded. Hey, that guy's a scab. But when I say scab, I'm talking about the guy who has no business license. He pays no insurance. He pays no taxes. You know, he's running mediocre mowers, doing mediocre work. You got a lot of them guys around here. And even though, and if you want to be one of them guys, I mean, you can make money doing it, okay? I'm not saying you can't, because you can. One of the biggest guys around here, and the city just lets these guys do this stuff, man. They don't ever ask you for a license. Do you have a license? I see you're mowing, you know, one of the biggest lawns in Oak Hill. You know, I've been asked once if I had a license, had a guy come up, you know, can I see your license? You know, yeah, sure. You know, of course he's going to hit the guys that he figures does, because I've got a website and all that kind of stuff. So he probably figures, you know, yeah, he's got it. So I'll ask him and make it look good. I'm asking somebody. So these other guys out here, you know, if you're not paying none of that, if you can make $60,000 a year, 50, and your gas and all that's coming out of that, and you don't pay no taxes, no insurance or nothing like that. Well, shoot, man, that's $50,000, $40,000 that you get to stick in your pocket in a year. Yeah, you can live on that. I mean, you can live on that, but you're not going to live real good. But it's pretty decent money. You know what I mean? Around this area, if you can stick 40 in your pocket a year, it's like making 60. So if you can stick 40 in your pocket, you're doing pretty good. All right. Another reason that we are getting out of the lawn care, of course, is that whole business of hiring people, paying people, all that. And it hurts the small engine repair. So the small engine repair has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, so does lawn care, but the small engine repair has gotten, it's ridiculous now. And we're getting ready to take on more. Now, I may have to hire somebody for the shop. I mean, it's got to that point. But I probably won't hire anybody until I just can't get nothing done. I'm the guy, I like to have January, February, and March off. I do. I like to stay around the house, man. Hang around with the kids and the grandkids and do what I want to around the holidays. Okay, I'm that kind of guy. If I can make enough money in 9 months to keep it going, that's what I'm going to do. Just be honest with you. But the reason we're going mobile, so that's the reason we give up the lawn care. And the reason we're going mobile is basically because I've got one neighbor that has drove me completely insane. We have always, the name of this road is Hodge Lane, and this lane's been in my family for probably almost 100 years. My grandmother, her parents owned this property, then she owned it. And then now my mom and dad, well, my dad owned it. Now, of course, it's my mom's, but this is my dad's homestead. It's about 600 feet from our driveway to the pavement. We dump 50 ton of gravel in this road every other year. Okay, it's about $1,500 to $2,000, something like that. Every other year we do this in gravel, and because we got one neighbor on this road, one neighbor, dead ends down there. One neighbor has caused me enough grief, and this guy rides on my gravel, okay, every day when he leaves to go to work and he comes home, and his girlfriend and blah blah blah, and the people he knows that come and see him, they all riding on my gravel. I bought that gravel. If it wasn't for me, it'd be a mud hole at the end of the road. But he wants to go to the county commissioner, the zoning commissioner, and complain of how many vehicles I've got coming up and down the road. It's my darn road. And when I mean our road, my road, I mean my dad and my uncle cut that road. Okay? They made that road. They cleared the land. They got a dozer, come in here and cleaned that and made this road and everything in here. I wish they'd have paved it, but they didn't. They made this road. So, yeah. Our road. Sorry, it's got our name at the end of it. All right, it's our road. We put the sign up, we cut it, we put the gravel down every year. This guy goes to the zoning commissioner and says, you know, I got vehicles up and down the road all day long. It's not like it's dusty. It's gravel. I mean, it can be dusty at times, but it's not bad. And this guy owns a small business too. He knows what it is. He goes to the zoning commissioner. So zoning commissioner comes down here, knocking on our door. He starts laying down the law to me. Okay? When I got a sign at the end of the road. not allowed to have a sign because we're not zoned commercial or industrial. So I'm like, okay, I had to go pull my sign up. And I told him, when I talked to him, I said, well, the guys at your office said as long as nobody complained, because I checked on that before I put the sign up, that there would be no problem. He said, well, somebody complained. Well, who? Well, I can't tell you who. What do you mean you can't tell me who? That sounds like a bunch of bull to me. You can't tell me who? Sure. He says, well, it was one of your neighbors. I got one. So he did kind of tell me. But anyway, and he says, all work has to be performed under roof. That's a serious one there. Okay. So all these lawnmowers that I've got sitting out here in the lawn, I have to bring them in the shop to work on them. Some of this stuff I can do out in the lawn. You know what I mean? If it's change a belt, tell me I can't lay down in the lawn out there and change a belt right real quick. And I do that, especially if I've got something in here or something like that. So all that's got to stop, okay? I can get in trouble for that. I can get fined for that. I can have the EPA coming down here saying, you spilled some oil on the ground and we're going to fine you $10,000. And possibly mess everything up. Because of one guy. So we're going mobile. That will keep some of the traffic. I'm trying to be a good neighbor here. So that'll keep some of the traffic down off the road, okay? Because little stuff like oil changes, belts, tires, blades, pulleys, deck work, that kind of stuff. I can do that out in the field. That's no big deal. I like the mobile thing. I don't want to stand in this shop for 60 hours a week. So we're going mobile for that. Now, with that mobile, we went ahead and picked up an agreement. Before I get to that part, we are going to be doing warranty work for Briggs and Kohler, MTD, Craftsman, all that. So we're going to start doing their warranty work again. There's a reason we're going to do warranty work too. The thing is, there's 3 small engine repairs within a mile here. One guy just does chainsaws. The agreement was I would send him all my chainsaws. He sent me all his mowers. Didn't happen. And I know it didn't happen because the guy I have sent, I don't know how many chainsaws down there. I'm not kidding, because I stopped working on them. But the guy pulls my driveway a couple weeks ago with a riding mower on the trailer. Hey, are you so-and-so? I'm like, no, that's the old man there across the street, across the bridge there. He's like, well, can I just leave it here? I've looked for that guy and I can't find him. I said, well, how'd you even hear about him? Because the guy's from out of state, okay? He's not a local. He's from out of state, and they got a camp out in the woods there, and they mowing and tore up a mower. And I was like, yeah, leave it here. And he said, well, man, the thing is I need it back quick because, we're only in here for 2 weeks. And I was like, I'll get it back to you, man, no problem. I knew what it was. He bent a spindle, okay? That's what it was. He busted the spindle, bent the shaft all up in it and everything, hit something with it. So he drops it off. I said, how'd you find out about it? Oh, the guy down here at the chainsaw place told me. Really? Okay. So that's how he found. That's why he was looking for the other guy. This guy had told him. I go to this guy over here, the old man, one day looking for a part, and I walk in, there's a brand new zero turn sitting in the floor. When I'm talking brand new, I'm talking like 2 hours on it. Brand new. I was like, darn, what's up with this, man? He's like, man, he said, them idiots tightened the belt up too tight and burnt the belt off of it. And they burnt in 2 hours. Whoever tightened that belt up, tightened it up way too tight, because apparently they got a pulley too. But he was doing all that. And I was just like, well, ain't it still under warranty? Why wouldn't you send it down to so-and-so, the dealership? He's like, I picked it up from there. He calls me and I do some of his warranty work. Seriously. This guy's a scab, man. He has no certifications. He has no business license. He has no insurance. There is no way I would ever let somebody, if I owned a dealership that wasn't certified, work on warranty. I would not sub my warranty out to nobody. Never. You can get in trouble. You can lose your dealership license. Well, so you wouldn't lose your dealership. What you do is lose the ability to do warranty. How are you going to sell something if you can't warranty it? No, I wouldn't do that. So I was talking to the guy at the dealership, And I asked him, I said, hey man, I seen that big old zero turn over, so-and-so's. I won't put out no names, guys. And he was just like, yeah, he said, I can't do what I want to. I said, ain't that dangerous, man? Ain't you scared of that? I said, he don't even have a certification. I mean, it would be one thing if you sent it to me. At least I'm certified. You know what I mean? EETC covers all that. Plus, I'm Kohler and Briggs certified. So, and he was just like, well, he said, you charge $60 an hour. This guy charges 25. Okay. I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I just get to keep more of it. And I said, well, I understand that. I mean, I can understand the profit thing. He said, yeah, man. He said, it's nothing personal. He said, it's just business. Okay. All right. So, between all this, I'm sending my chainsaws down here. All right. I'm not getting nothing back. I'm sending all my old stuff that needs parts and that kind of stuff to the old man. I'm not getting nothing back. I send all my warranty work to the dealership. I'm not getting nothing back. So I'm like, well, okay, you know what? I can do this. You know what I mean? I've done it before. I can do all this. Do I want the headache? Not really. But I can do it, okay? I can do it. I don't have to do it, but I can. But if I'm going to drop the lawn care, I've got to make up the money, the revenue somehow, right? So what I done was I went ahead and starting 2021, we'll be starting to do warranty work again on Briggs, Kohler, and MTD stuff, okay? So we'll be doing all that. Then I signed an agreement. Now, this is one part that I want you to, especially you guys out there that just started a shop, here's a money maker. It can be a money maker. It can also be not so good, okay? It can be really good or it can be really bad. Depends on how you handle it. There's a company out there that does extended warranty programs for Walmart and Tractor Supply. Now, I signed an agreement to take 4 Walmarts and 3 Tractor Supplies. That means anything that they sell that is broken, when it comes back, if it's under warranty and it's an engine problem or MTD problem, then I do the warranty on it. Okay, that's going to come, that's separate. But through this company, anything that's got an extended warranty, like say you go to Tractor Supply and you buy a pressure washer and it's got a 2-year, you buy a 2-year extended warranty on it. All right, and you've had it for 1 year and 1 day. Well, if the manufacturer's warranties run out in a year, then it's going to come to me. Now, with the Walmarts, anything that comes back to Walmart will come to me under that warranty program. That's the little bit of difference in Walmart and Tractor Supply. In the same company, it's the agreement they signed. So, I called Walmart. I talked to Walmart up here. I called Tractor Supply. They said that the Walmart here, the local one, done about 70 returns last year of mowers. The one that the Tractor Supply said they done about 20 to 22, 23, somewhere through there. Okay, you're looking at a 7-month period. So you're looking at about 12 mowers a month just from them two. Now, Beckley has 2 huge super centers and 1 Tractor Supply with a lot bigger population of people. So they're probably doing more. I didn't talk to them. They're probably doing more. What happens, the lady at the Walmart out here that I talked to, she's the department manager for lawn and garden, said a lot of people will come out there and buy these mowers and use them and bring them back and say something's wrong with them, and there's nothing wrong with them. So this company's going to pay you $130 per repair. 40 to pick it up, 40 to deliver it back, and 50 to repair it. Also be going to people's homes, picking up equipment and stuff there that can't take it back to the store. Guy buys a big old zero turn. He ain't got no trailer. He had it delivered. So guess what? I have to go pick it up and bring it back and take it back. Those are not really the ones you want, but you got to take the bad with the good, okay? So really you're only getting paid $50 for that repair. If all you're doing is pressure washing it, cleaning the grass out from underneath the deck, tightening the wheel, cleaning the carburetor out, adjusting the cable, you're good. If it's anything other than that, guys, you're losing money as far as your repair. It depends on how busy you are, how busy you want to get. If I drive out here to one of the Walmarts and in one day I hook my trailer up and I go pick up 20 units at $130 a piece, I made what, $2,600? Yeah, you should be that's decent. I mean, it's not great money, but it's decent. You can make a living on that. So that's why we are getting out of the lawn care business. We're just done with lawn care, man. you just can't get reliable help and that kind of stuff, and just too old to be doing it by myself, just to be honest with you. So we are getting into, we're going to have another shop built. Actually, we've got an 18 by 21 carport out here, and it's enclosed on the sides. So in behind it here, the plan is to hook another 18 by 21 to it and butt it right up against it. Actually, we're going to bolt them together, but the one behind it's going to be enclosed. So, but it's going to have 2 garage doors, one on each end. So that way, all the mowers will be kept under roof, even when they're ready to go out of here. In between these 2 buildings, I'm building I'm putting a roof over top of these 2 buildings. Going to kind of, not really connect them, but they're going to look kind of connected. And it's just going to be a metal roof on some pole barn, like a pole barn, but it's going to be open with a gate in the back and a gate in the front. That way, when the mowers are ready, they can come out. People's lawn mowers and stuff like that don't have to sit out in the weather, which they don't now. But I mean, there's times that I'll be out there. I got 10 tarps, and I'm tarping all this stuff, putting tarps over everything to keep it dry, keep it out of the weather. I don't want a guy come in here, man, drop his mower off and it pour the rain on it or something. I mean, some of these people, it would be good if it was rained on them and wash them. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So, between the neighbor and the guys that were supposed to be all in like a little coalition here, all buddies helping each other out, and that kind of thing. So that's why we're going mobile and starting to do warranty work again. I'm not going to straight up, guys. I try to be a good guy and everything, but I'm not going to send my business somewhere else and not get nothing back. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3 chainsaws in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weed eaters, and a weed eater brand blower, by a handheld blower. Look at this, guys. See the blower sitting there? No kidding. Now let me tell you, am I a good guy or what? Who works on that stuff? Oh yeah, I know I'm a good guy, man. I'm just trying to help her. Who works on those? I pulled up this morning, man, is sitting in front of my door with a note on it. Would you please look at this for me? I'm like, oh, man, but yeah, I guess, But anyway, I just wanted to make this video, guys, because I'd said in the last video that, we was getting out of the lawn care. Let you know why. Guys, if you can get out there, go talk to your Walmarts and your Tractor Supplies or your Home Depot. I think Lowe's. Here, we don't have a Home Depot close. Our closest one's about 50 miles away. But our Lowe's, I think they have their own little Lowe's protection plan or something. But Walmart and Tractor Supply use an outside company to do this stuff. And you can get in with them. You just have to have really good insurance. $2 million insurance, I think is what it is. I think that's what I got. It's $2 million insurance. Just not on your business. Just not on your building, on your shop. But you have to have a certain amount of coverage to cover people's equipment that you're picking up. Because, I mean, you go pick up a couple big zero turns or something like that, or some big equipment, and God forbid something happens, you in a wreck or something, their equipment gets tore up. Somebody's got to cover that equipment. The insurance company's going to make sure you're the one covering it. So just remember that, guys. I hope this video kind of explained where we're going and why we're going this way. But until next time, no matter what you do it for the glory of God, or it's not worth doing. And CNL is out, and we'll catch you later.